Okay, here we go.
It's a well-worn sports cliche that football is a game of inches.
You guys are ready for these guys.
For the Morgan Middle School Tigers, this year has been about much more than inches. Much more than the plague of star players like Ryan Secondi. It's feet that sets this team apart, specifically the 7 feet, 4.6 inches of 8th grade wide receiver Brenden Adams.
We're undefeated so far, and we're going to play East Valley tomorrow.
Brenden doesn't play much. Actually, he hasn't stepped foot in a game. But being on the team is all Brenden really wanted, a reality some never imagined could come true.
This is my first year my mom's let me play, because she didn't really want me playing. She was scared that I was going to get hurt or something, but it's my favorite sport, and she said this was an opportunity she didn't want me to miss.
And a chance at a normal life some never thought possible. Brenden couldn't have been a more average newborn, weighing 7 pounds, 3 ounces, a very average 19¼ inches long. But by the time he was 5 months old, doctors knew something wasn't right. Brenden had all of his teeth already. He grew 8 inches by then and gained 14 pounds. Doctors knew he was growing too fast. It took years to figure out why.
It was my 12th chromosome that broke in half and flipped over and reattached, and that's what happened.
No one knows why it happened, just that they don't think it's ever happened to anyone else in the world. And while doctors try to figure out how to stop it, Brenden kept growing. At 2 years old, he was 3.5 feet tall, about 6 inches taller than the average kid his age. By 5 years old, he was 4.5 feet tall. By 11 years old, Brenden was 6 feet 8 inches tall. Everywhere he goes, people stare.
When I go to a bigger city or something, I always get somebody who stops me and asks if I play basketball or something.
But look past his height, you don't see an athlete. You see a boy with some serious health problems. His joints have even outgrown his body and are now so large and so arthritic, his fingers look constantly swollen. His knees are triple the size they should be.
All my joints hurt. I can't make a fist because my joints are enlarged. Because I can't run anymore. I can't be active as I used to be.
He has tumors, a heart arrhythmia. His story's so unusual, he caught the attention of Oprah, who sent him out for the day with NBA star Shaquille O'Neal.
I've always looked up to Shaq because I thought he was a cool person. And
Brenden actually looked down on Shaq. He's 3.5 inches taller after all. But Shaq gave Brenden several pairs of hard-to-find size 22 shoes and a lesson about being different.
Just keep your back straight and have fun.
Brenden, right out here!
Still, Brenden was desperate to play football to prove he's just like any other kid. He didn't want to be the water boy like last year.
This year, he asked if he could actually play for the team. I said if we can get a doctor's clearance, we'd love to have you.
Standing between him and clearance was this. You're looking at Brenden's spleen. Your spleen is about the size of your fist. Brenden's was bigger than most newborn babies. That one surgery got Brenden's blood count normal for the first time. Now he could play without risking a broken bone that could cause him to bleed to death. Now he's side by side with his best friend Ryan Secondi. They've been best friends since they were kids. Now finally, they're teammates.
It's great, you know, he's part of the team. He works just like all the other people, you know.
The arthritis makes it hard for Brenden just to be out here. It's hard for him to catch the ball. When he gets cold, the joints ache even more.
He can't run, he can't really jump. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot really he can do. You have to really, if you want to get him some action, you have to be creative.
And they have. They designed a play just for Brenden. All he has to do is get out about 5 yards and the quarterback lofts up the ball.
We framed it as our secret weapon. You know, I don't think there's anyone out there who can jump as high as that guy can reach.
GAT block!
He's also on special teams, standing over the opposing kicker, ready to block a field goal or extra point.
Having him in the middle on some of these blocking plays, he's a daunting force.
For Brenden, it's not about winning. The Morgan Tigers ended up losing their last game. It's not about playing time. Brenden only got to play a couple of times. For Brenden, it's just being out here. On the field, he's not a freak or a spectacle. Out here, he's just another 14-year-old in a jersey and shoulder pads. He's taught his teammates and community there's more to him than just being the tallest kid in the world.
Don't think people are weird just by the way they look or something. So, because I'm actually like a nice person. And
out here, being Brenden is enough.
I don't really think about it, and I guess my friends don't either. It's just who I am.